JA Guam celebrates 45 years of bringing the business of life to life. Our network of volunteers has helped Guam students connect the dots between what they learn in school and the business of life, work readiness, entrepreneurship, and financial literacy.
JA Guam continues to inspire and prepare young people to succeed in a global economy. To cope with the new norm under the current COVID-19 pandemic, JA Guam Company Program has integrated an in-school program alongside its after-school program geared towards high school students. This program provides an insight into the development of a business structure. Students will learn the organizational background of a business, create, market, and eventually sell their product or service. They will also learn how to liquidate a company towards the end of the 16-week structure through the virtual realm.
The virtual program will showcase each company's prowess as they produce an annual report, compete in a business presentation and sell their products at trade fairs.
JA Guam's top teams have represented Guam in the JA Asia Pacific Company of the Year competition. Our teams have found success with third-place awards in 2012 and 2017, the Young Entrepreneur's Choice Award in 2018, and most recently, the FedEx Global Possibilities Award 2020.
JA Guam also hosted seminars including Your Future Unleashed 1 and 2 and more recently, the 10th JA Asia Pacific Company of the Year competition, the first virtual event in the region.
As we continue our 45th year celebration, we turn our sights to a new group of innovators as they venture into our first virtual program. We invite all our students and mentors to continue to challenge the adaptation of the new norm. Hone your skills, be more creative, think outside the box, but most of all, learn to enjoy the moment as you develop a better understanding of the business structure. JA Guam would like to thank our founding members, past and present board members, partners, mentors, volunteers, and most of all, our students, who have made JA Guam the organization we are today.
I know many of you are anxious to get right into the business of creating your products and making money. Like in any other organization or business, first things first, introductions. So on behalf of JA Guam, I bid you a warm holiday and welcome to our first virtual program. This is a whole new learning process for not just our advisors and you as our students, but also for our board. The purpose of this program is to learn as much as you can about a business venture. The process of creating, running, and liquidating. Many of you are eager to get started, only just to get off your couch or find solace in this opportune time. This program will test your innovative skills. It will give you the opportunity to work with others in brainstorming and eventually finding the product that will best represent you and your company. Your task is to take with you the knowledge from this program and incorporate it in whatever profession you choose in life. Make the best out of this new norm. You've been at home for quite some time, so use this as a basis of getting yourself out of the boredom, or in some cases, finding a product you can use during this stay-at-home mandate and make it a profitable venture. So stay safe, stay healthy, and stay inspired. If you have any questions, please ask any one of us on the board or our Executive Director, Pinky Lujan, or myself. And don't worry, we won't charge you. want to make sure this program runs successfully. So the advice that we'll give will be free, at least for this time. We'll see you around, and I hope and I look forward to a very successful JA program. Thank you.
Junior Achievement, Guam, proudly presents our corporate partners, without whom this program would not be possible. Our presenting partner, Guam Economic Development Authority, Small Business Development Center Guam, Bank of Hawaii, Bank of Guam, Triple J Enterprises, G.T.A. United Airlines, Island Business Systems and Supplies. JA Guam would like to introduce our board members. Chairperson Joey Miranda III, Vice Chairperson and Chair Emirati Earl Linda Allegri, Secretary, Attorney Andrew Perez, Treasurer and Chair Emirati Lee Vencel, Immediate Past Chairperson and Chair Emirati Meg Taiki Yanko, and Board Member Leslie Leon Guerrero. Board Members Chris Lujan and Jason Kotigbak. Board Members Sharon Davis and Jane Ray. Board Member Joanna Ulatin and Executive Director Pinky Lujan. JA Guam is proud and honored to introduce our company program partners. Bank of Guam, Bank of Hawaii, Creative Indeed, GTA, KUAM, Title Guarantee of Guam, Docomo Pacific, Community First Federal Credit Union. Our in-school programs: Tejan High School, GEC Marketing Program, John F. Kennedy High School. We wish all our mentors and students a great learning experience and look forward to a fruitful year.
I've just got a couple things. First, I'd like to introduce our Junior Achievement Executive Director, Pinky Lujan. Think of Pinky as your big boss. She's kind of like the CEO of the Junior Achievement Program. And a fun fact about Pinky is her very first company that she owned was a singing telegram business. Yes, you heard it right, singing telegrams. She's an incredible businesswoman and a talented singing banana or singing gorilla. Second, I want to share some important information with you. One of the best places for you to go for information for yourself and for your parents would be our Junior Achievement JA Guam site. You'll find there your weekly program guide, stockholder certificates, lots of really great resources. In addition, we'd really like to encourage you to sign up for our social channels. A lot of the information will be updated very frequently. Good place for you to go, like I said, for you and your parents. And then finally, I'd like to plug the Guam COVID app. And so I know you guys are all very smart young folks, and encourage your friends and family to download that too. So back to you, Joey, Chris, and Meg. Have a great day, you guys.
Hi, everybody. To get this event officially kicked off, we want to break you all up in groups and do an icebreaker, I guess you could call it, all right? So I want Meg to join me in this conversation so she can explain the activity. She is also a board member of JA Guam.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to split you out into 6 different rooms. And what I want you to do, first of all, is grab something near you. Grab something that you either like to play with or you use all the time, or whatever, but just grab something that you can hold in your hand and bring it back to the camera. So take about a minute or so. If that's no more than a minute, just grab it. Once you have it, hold it up. Somebody else, you guys can go through the screens to make sure people have something in their hand. Okay, what else? All right. All right, so we're gonna put you guys into 6 rooms. And we just want, so you don't change what you have in your hands, but you're gonna go out to 6 rooms and you're going to have 10 minutes as a team. There'll be about 10, 11 people in each room. And what we want you to do is we want you to create a product. With whatever you have in your hand, you have to create a new product. So it's not a matter of taking a phone and slapping a company name on it. It's, you know, you can use you want to use the product, and you got to create something new, and you can use all the items. So if you have, you know, 7 you have phones and 3 people have something else, hopefully you can use some of everything. You can use parts of it. So if your phone has a case, you can use the case, you can use the phone itself, a part of the phone. So it could be something like camera, whatever, but the main thing is you got to create a product in the next 10 minutes. So everybody can go off. You can, Pinky, you got the rooms ready?
Why don't we start with our group, which was the Community First with Docomo group. So our group speaker is Melanie. So we'll start with Melanie. Just a quick minute of what your product is.
Okay, so I know there wasn't much talking involved, but we kind of came up with this homemade drone that, because we had a ruler, pencils, pens, and a phone and an AirPod case. So we basically thought of the ruler as the wings, and then the pens and pencils would be the body of the plane. And then we thought of maybe like the phone would be the controller of that drone, and maybe use the AirPods as a listening kind of device where you're, you know, when the drone is flying around, you could see, you know, so it's like a, yeah, homemade drone.
So we have our superstar, Francesca, aka Miley. Where are you? You want to take it away?
My name is Francesca Villagomez, and I'm a freshman. Alexa Espodon will also be presenting one of the sub-products. Since we are in the COVID situation, we would like to design a mask product using the items to make a musical mask and a pandemic cleaner. So a musical mask, we're going to use the items that we have to create a mask using peanut butter scented mask, different sizes of mask. And the reason why we're doing it is because it's a benefit, because people are disposing things like in the beach, and it's not good for the environment. So I think it's a great way to do that. And we're going to use the AirPod cases to create a holder for the air sanitizer, and we're going to use the AirPod case to use as an audible experience to soothe people. Now, Alexa Espodon will talk about the pandemic cleaner.
The pandemic cleaner is a device which is a pen, and attached to it is a UV strip. It is made to sanitize your desk area. The UV light can be turned on, and the UV light will kill the bacteria and germs on your desk. It can be charged with a USB too. There's a tracker in the pen because the pen is more valuable with the UV strip, so that you can track it with your phone.
Now, Ben will now play some music for us.
I don't know, this is my part, but okay. See, this type of music is going to be playing from the musical mask. You know, it's something soothing for the users, you know, so they don't feel like any pressure when they're out in public.
Okay, was Creative Indeed in one group?
Hi, everyone. Yes, we'll go ahead and have Charles present our product.
Hello everyone, my name is Charles. Our product, it's a service and a product. You come away with many things. It's called Class of Coffee. Now in this class, of course, during the coronavirus, we must adhere to social distancing, to masks, to testing. We have all that, right? So you come in, we socialize over coffee. You can even use coffee to paint the different shades. It's a new medium. Now we teach you how to paint, and you might be asking, what's the admission fee? Like, how much does this cost? You know, this is the coronavirus. Well, we've lowered it from $49.99 to $20 just for this coronavirus pandemic. You know, we understand people. We get you. Now, after the class, you will come away with 3 things. You'll have a paintbrush, a mug, and a notebook. Now, these are all things in the set that's already included with the admittance fee. And then even the mug you'll be able to paint, the notebook you'll be able to paint, you'll learn. It's good. You'll go from drawing this to painting this to painting this. Now, that last one might not look like an actual painting, but trust me, I painted it myself and you can actually touch it. It's 3D. And that is our presentation. And one last thing is that why would you not do this? You get the social aspect of it, you meet new people, you make relationships, but you also come away with sentimental products and value that will last forever. Thank you.
Awesome. I believe the next group is GTA. Did they have a group?
We did, although we had a couple of members move around. Jacob, did you want to take the lead?
The one thing we need during this coronavirus is what? Mask and hand sanitizer, right? So, and everyone is going to be on their phones most of these days, right? So, what if I told you that we've come up with an idea that combines your phone with hand sanitizer and a way for you to enjoy it without holding it in your hands? Well, first thing is we decided to have the idea of a phone case that has hand. Do you know those water hand phone cases that have like those glitter and everything inside? That if you shake the phone case, they'll all move around. So what I thought is that maybe you can put like a spout on top of the phone case so that you can put hand sanitizer in the case and access it through there. So that way you can have hand sanitizer and your phone. But that's not all. We also have this idea for a knitted eraser just for convenience if you like writing or anything. It even serves as a stand for the phone. Let me set it up for you for a quick demonstration. Here you go. Knitted eraser will make the phone stand, and you'll be able to watch your movies without holding it in your hands, just by letting it stand like this. And then you'll be able to, not only will you be able to watch movies on your phone without holding it in your hand, but you'll also have hand sanitizer for convenience. And with all of those combined, well, for a price, I actually did some research combining all 3 objects. It might be a bit pricey, but it's $21 in total, but still, in my opinion, it would be worth it. So you would have your phone in your hands, or not in your hands, with the hand sanitizer. So when you go out, maybe, or like maybe people won't go out sometimes, but maybe just to go out grocery shopping, because that's the only place open most of the time, you'll be able to have hand sanitizer with you while you have your phone in your hands. So that's our idea.
Awesome, thank you. And then next we have, we had a group under KUAM, right?
Good morning, guys. My name is Sophia Espaldon, and I'm a sophomore at Harvard Christian Academy. So basically, the things that we had in our hand with my group were a calculator, a phone, and a pen. And we decided to go with forming a product based on a pen. Now you might be thinking, how is this pen so different from all the other pens in the world? Billions of pens in the world. How is this pen different? Well, this pen is going to scan every letter that you write. Using a little teeny tiny bit microchip camera at the felt tip of the pen can recognize every letter you write, and then it will program each of your letters on a specific device, whether it's a computer or a phone or any device you need to take notes in class. Now, online school is a drag, so this pen will help you bring your notes from paper basic to online basic. And this pen could be varied in many different colors or felt tips or decorative wallpapers, but this pen is something special because it has taken technology to a greater level. That concludes my presentation. Thank you.
Awesome. And I think we have one last one, and I think that's under title guarantee.
Hi, my name is Kieran, and I'll be presenting for a title guarantee. So a lot of people in the group had like pens and phone cases, pens and phones. So we decided to combine the best of both worlds, and we decided to create a pencil case with a portable charger battery on the outside, so that you can put all of your things in one, and it's super convenient when you go to school or on the go. And on the outside, it's a locally designed print, so that it looks nice and it's special to Guam.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So I think we ended up taking a little bit longer in our brainstorming session, and we're getting close to the podcast time. So I'm going to hand it over to Meg, and she's going to wrap this activity session up, okay?
Okay. Well, I liked it. I enjoyed it. Okay, so a couple things that we just noticed is, when we went into this, make sure when you get into your groups, you all get to know each other. That's why we do icebreakers, and you might want to do icebreakers in the first 3 or 4 team meetings that you get to. So make sure each other know each other, because I know a lot of the groups just kind of started right off. A lot of people are very shy. Sometimes it's their first time in JA. Some people just aren't as open and talkative than others. So if you decide to be an officer or you take a lead role, make sure that you ask each other, pull names out, just kind of say, hey, Marissa, what do you think? Hey, Sherry, what do you think? Hey, Colleen, give me your 2 cents. So the main thing is to get everybody involved in talking. And same thing, make sure that everyone kind of shares their thoughts. This year, one of the things we're doing is we just created a podcast. And the podcast, you can go to YouTube. It's a YouTube channel. Eventually it'll become a podcast. But this week, what I did is I had both Joey on it, Miranda, and Pinky. And so Pinky just kind of said what's going to have to happen in the first week. And Joey explained a little bit about his time as an advisor and what he would recommend some people to do. So he talked about the advisor point of view. So throughout the season, what we'll be doing is we'll come in and out of different companies. We'll interview students, we'll interview advisors, see where you're going, what your product is, see what kind of pitch, so we can show other people, but we'll put it on our podcast, we'll put it on our Facebook, Instagram. I'm not sure if we'll get it on Twitter or not, but just go to YouTube under JA Guam and you can listen to the first podcast. We'll do more. We'll have some additional training that you guys will be free to students that will be presenting from different advisors and different different board of directors that have either training businesses or accounting or whatever. So when we start talking about marketing, we might have somebody like Danny Daniels from Docomo do some stuff about branding. We might have Chris Lujan and Chris DeGaza doing some stuff on marketing. So you might want to really listen to them. We might have Sharon talk about sales and service, customer service, so you guys can get a little bit of idea of what actually goes on in the business world. Please ask, ask, ask. If you don't understand something or something's happening, whatever it might be, ask. Ask your advisors. You can ask Pinky, and you can go to board members. But just make sure you ask each other. So it's all about networking and meeting new people. And again, the more creative you are, the better. The more innovative you are, the better. So just enjoy yourself and have a lot of fun. We'll figure out when it comes to making products, whether somebody, you know, we'll get out of some of this lockdown, but you know, it might be everybody kind of goes out and gets their own stuff and puts it together, or somebody goes out there and then distribute it to the rest of the members. But you'll come up with something. Just have fun and just start thinking about creating. The other thing is, if you go to our JA website, so it's JA-Guam-org, JA-Guam.org, and you go up to the top of the page and it'll say company program. Bring it down, it says resources. And so the student manual is in there. So what you can do is, I would really recommend you take a look at the manual, just go through all the pages so you know what's expected. There's a whole big section on the different departments and officers if you want to run for an office. But the thing is that kind of get an idea of what the program is. You know, in the group that we were in, there was only, I think, 1 or 2 returning JA students. So you want to know this is a 15-week program. It's almost 16 weeks. We end about December. The end of December is when the last trade fair is. And at that time, you're trying to liquidate your companies and give a return on investment to your stockholders. And then from there, you're going to have to do your annual report, and a lot of that kind of stuff is done. There'll be a final presentation that we used to hold at, again, a shopping center. We don't know if we'll be able to do something publicly or if it's going to be online, and it might be a Facebook Live kind of thing. So start practicing talking in front of each other. You'll be creating a commercial. So all that kind of stuff is good. Anything else? Just like I said, ask, put something in the chat, questions. So Joey, give the final closing.
Half a Day Junior Achievement Company of the Year student participants, advisors. As we prepare to close out this kickoff, I really would like to take this time to thank our sponsor companies and their advisors for the generosity in investing your time, in mentoring our students. It truly is instrumental in the success of this program and developing our future leaders and future entrepreneurs. Student participants, have fun, take pride in participating in this wonderful event and all that the program has to offer. There are many great tools that you will be able to take with you and learn from them and use them, and we look forward to your future successes. On behalf of the board, we again just want to wish all of the student companies best of luck in this competition, and we look forward to sharing in this journey with you. Thanks again for your participation. Have a great competition, everyone, and take care.